just want to make this short, simple, and sweet and to the point, alright? I did not realize that Metroid Prime was 60 frames per second, 480p, so I was rendering at 30 frames per second, and I apologize for that. So, from now on, all of the videos will be 60 FPS, 480p. That's as good as it's going to get, you guys. Alright. Anyway, with that out of the way, I say let's jump right into episode 5. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Metroid Primal. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, we are gonna get straight off. If you do remember last time, I blew that open with a super missile right there. And then we shot it with the wave beam, activating this door that we couldn't go through before. That rhymes. If you didn't notice, that rhymes. But we want to go through this door, we want to boost ball into this little area here. Go along this little bridge, which is just conveniently shaped to the exact size of the boost ball. And here we have a fight at the very beginning of the episode. Whoa, hell! So what you want to do is you want to try to start this scan a little early because it takes forever. And this guy can deal out some fairly good damage. But, yes, I said but. He's a fairly easy boss, very repetitive boss, no real need to worry. If you can kill him with the wave beam, no problem, because it homes in. Obviously, super missiles will do you a humongous favor in this fight. I won't use them, because I suck at aiming them, but if you're good at timing your shots, unlike me, then you will probably have a much, much, much easier time than I'm going to have fighting this boss. That being said, I will show you what you need to do, and then I'll cut until I actually beat him. So you want to scan him first off, and then you want to switch to your combat visor. No, wait, sorry, your thermal visor, because you'll see this little red mark on his bod, because it's hot. Get it? He has a hot bod. No, he doesn't. Giant rock. Alright, so that's what you want to do. You want to switch to your thermal visor, find his red spot, and then it will turn into this blue stone. And if you just stay behind him the entire time, pretty much you're not going to have any trouble. But that is all you have to do. Just repeat it over and over and over. And his spots will change on his body, obviously, because you're destroying them. At the very end, there's going to be a gigantic one in the middle of his chest. I will meet you right when we get to that point in this fight. It's so easy. This boss is like, you can die to him because he dishes out some decent damage, but he's not a hard boss at all. Okay. And if that happens, repeatedly tap B as fast as you possibly can to break out, and that's all there is needed to be done. Alright you guys, I think I'm on his final phase right here, and how we have this gigantic target in the middle of his body, and he's gonna hit me again. No, he's not. Okay, so he pretty much runs you over at least once each time he does this little ball thing, but since the last 3 targets on his body are extremely big, so that would probably be your best chance to fire a super missile or 2 at him. And if you can see, I am now using my charge beam, and I am doing exactly that, just because it's far easier than it is previously. And last super missile, I missed. Really? Come on, man, you're making me look bad. Or I'm making myself look bad? I don't know. I'm gonna blame it all on Thardos here, because he's a butthole. There he goes. Wave beam shot for the win. Really, really easy boss, you guys. All you have to worry about is the fact that he can deal out some decent damage, especially on hard mode. You're gonna have a much more difficult time fighting this guy. I don't know how the people that play on veteran do it, man. It's so difficult. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this before, but after you beat this game on hard mode, oh, I also want to mention that in my version, the GameCube version in North America, you are not going to be able to scan any more of the, there's only one type of missile ammunition is what I'm trying to say, if I can get the words out of my mouth. In other versions of the game, there are 3. I'm not sure if I went over that or not, but just note that there are not 3 scans for the missiles in the GameCube NTSC version. What we want to do now, though, is we want to go over here. I was saying something, and I lost what I was saying. But now we have the morph ball. Oh, hold on. Well, we can go over here. This is much faster. But what we want to do now is, since we have the morph ball, Samus? Samus? Okay, here's one. We can scan these morph ball tracks, and they will be added to a research log. But you couldn't do this before because we didn't know what the spider ball was, seeing as it's not really Chozo material stuff. Alright, so that's the fastest way to get up here. Just 2 bombs, boom, boom. No big deal. Land on this ledge here. And then shoot the wave beam at that. And if you want to, there's most likely either missiles or health in there if you lost too much health to that guy. Although we're not going to do health demanding things, nor missile demanding things anytime soon. You might notice me skipping this morph ball track. That is because we can't go up there yet. It requires the next beam that we are going to get. Well, next beam chronologically. We are going to get 2 beam types today. One is going to use a pretty difficult glitch, although it's much harder if you don't have Spider Ball. We got Spider Ball, so it should be a little easier, which is good. Alright, alright. Make sure you don't run into the fires here. I mean, unless you don't care. Like, I don't really need to care because I have a lot of health. So what you want to do here, obviously, is you want to take out these air troopers, or whatever the heck they're called. Flying troopers, I think. 1 second. That was gnarly, man. That was pretty gross, actually. We want to take out these flying troopers as quick as possible, of course. And boom, and you're dead. Okay. And there's only 3 of them in this room, so don't worry. And now, if we switch to our thermal visor, we can see there are these targets all along the room. I just wanted to note that. So you want to shoot them all. Excuse me. Oh, this is what we're going to be getting here, by the way. Okay, there, that one's shot. I don't know if I shot it earlier. I can't really hear the music, especially over my loud talking, so... Whoops. Alright, so there we go. That is that done. That will open up this blue door, draining out all the magma, lava, liquid stuff. And that's, well, I mean, it didn't open that, but it will allow us to access that. Now, this is going to be a time-based puzzle, fairly forgiving on the time. I'm going to get rid of these Triclopses because they're annoying if you can't tell. Die, Triclopses. There we go. Cool. So, we want to go into here, unmorph ball, scan this blue box, and then we will get this panoramic view showing us that now the green door is open. So we have to rush there. You'll hear this beep beep, an annoying little timer beeping and blah blah blah, and all you want to do is boost ball because it's much faster than just normally going. Oh hey, missiles. I can use those. We are hopefully going to be getting, well, we are, not hopefully, we are going to be getting 2 new missile expansions in this episode, along with an energy tank, as well as the 2 new beams of which I mentioned earlier. So it's a pretty full episode. I'm hoping I can do this in less than 25 minutes. Time me, or YouTube will time me, I don't know. I'm not counting out the... I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm not counting the Thardus fight into that, because I'm cutting most of it out. It only took me like 7 or 8 minutes, so not that big of a deal, but still kind of a big deal if... Oh, jeez, whatever. Okay, so after we get that energy tank, which is very useful, it's fairly easily missed, especially because everybody hates the thermal visor. Okay, here we have a new enemy type. I forget what they're called. Puddle spores, cool. And he'll shoot little lava things out if you don't shoot his mouth fast enough. Not that big of a deal. Also, the fires. Worry about the fires if you need to. If not, whatever. Here we have some burrowers. They're annoying as heck. I hate them. Okay, they're dead. Alright, so here is the next beam area.
So we want to jump onto this rock, excuse me for misleading you, and then we want to double jump over to here. The timing is fairly lenient on that one, and then we want to try to jump onto that rock spire. Here, I'll try to get you a better shot of it next time. If I can't get it though, I will cut to when we get up there. We want to jump onto that rock spire there, from that little generator thing. So we want to go here, to the generator thing, over there, on top of that little protruding square, if you will, onto that tiny little rock spire. That is the hard jump, and then we want to double jump over to that platform.
Oh, what am I doing? I don't have the ice beam yet. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have to go get the ice beam first. Completely ignore everything I did. This will be at the end of the episode after we actually get the beam we need to go in there. I'm stupid. Oculus Rifts, that's what they're called.
Here we have stuff that needs to be done. So there's the runic symbols again, as like every rune in Chozo lore area has. Chozo runes, excuse me. There's 2 runes in here. Runic symbols, or whatever the heck. They're on the walls. Oh, I might as well scan that. It's a destroyed hide thing. So, jeez, scan the thing. Thank you. So there are 4 cans in this room. Scan all the 4 cans, and then the spider tracks shall part like the Red Sea. If you're all about that. Alright, so you are tying your jumps here because these things will explode and knock you off, or that's what I meant. You'll just fall off rather. Whoa! I thought I was gonna fall. I didn't though. Extra professional. What was that? That was actually pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I do want some extra help here just because I have a tough time fighting these guys. And this brings up some more stuff about Chozo lore. If you do remember, some of the Chozo lores, I've been trying to read them all, I missed one I think. Like, missed scanning the one completely reading. But, if you do remember, the Chozo lore said something about the corrupted souls. And that is what these are. They are the corrupted souls of the Chozo! Okay. The only beam that can hurt you guys is the power beam. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Anyway, what you're going to want to do is pretty much just shoot super missiles at them. It'll make it a lot faster. And these things will stop shooting energy blasts at me. Please stop. Thank you. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, well, that's useful. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Butthole. Come on, man. Oh, I see you on the map. Oh, there you are. Just stay here. Where are they? Whoa. Yeah, right. There you go. Make sure you scan these guys. They're only in select few rooms. There are plenty of them in the game. Believe me. There are plenty. But they're only in select rooms, as I stated just a second ago. But
We wanted to come here just for this thing. What is this thing, you might be asking? Also, if you recall the runic symbols, or the rune Chozo lore, excuse me, you'll remember they said something about the, what did they call it? The key or something like that. And they put it in the middle of this temple, and it's supposed to keep the substance locked away, which if you've been reading all the pirate lore, pirate data, whatever the hex, you'll know that that is called Phazon. Now this Phazon is extremely powerful stuff, and it's supposed to, this is why the Chozo's brains are corrupted, it's supposed to be able to corrupt even the undead.
Which is just kind of creepy. Sounds like some zombie stuff in Metroid, which it is kind of. But yeah, pretty cool stuff lore-wise. I don't know. Maybe you don't think it is. Maybe I'm just doing all this for no reason, but I like it, so I don't care. What we're going to want to do now is we want to go through this door down here. So just immediately turn a little left and jump. And if you do remember, this is the blast area. To the face, the blast to the face. And if you didn't get the space jump boots early, and the power boots, gosh dang it, the power boots, that's not even a thing. If you didn't get it yet, grab the missile expansion that's up there, that's what I'm trying to say. And here we can get a really close up of the shriek bats, which is kind of cool, because they are triggered unless you're over there, and you come out of that little hole place. So yeah, shriek bats is awesome. Not really, I hate them, they're annoying as heck. Alright, well, you don't need to deal with these Oculus Rift guys, but why not? I only got hit like once, so that's not even that big of a deal. Here, this is what I wanted to do here. What the heck? Oh, I thought those were these ones. Woo! Okay, whoop, whoop, where am I? There we are. Jeez. We want to scan these are stone toads, I forgot to scan them before. My bad. There's going to be plenty of them in the game, so don't even worry. They are infinite respawn, so if you miss them, which they're fairly easy to miss because you blow them up, to get places. Don't worry about it, because they'll come back for you in your dreams. Just kidding. So if you do remember...
We went this way at one point in time, I think. Yes, we did. We got an energy tank from here quite a while ago. I believe that was in the second episode. Oh, okay. So we want to be very, very fast here. Wait for it to come back. There it goes. You want to lay a bomb and explode. Oh, that was close. That was extremely close, actually. Okay, here we have the furnace room. What are we in Luigi's Mansion? I don't know. But we can ignore the beetles. You want to scan the parasites, which are there. The things that I just scanned, if you didn't catch on. And here we have another Chozo lore. The cries of this dying land pulled us from our dreaming state, and now we, Chozo, walk as ghosts while the great poison sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. The heart of this planet will succumb soon, and so we will. Even in our ghostly states, already many Chozo have faded and passed into the unknown. The great poison is unlike anything we have glimpsed in thus or any dimension. It eats relentlessly, worming out life wherever it blooms and corrupting what cannot kill. It will be our undoing. Our last hope lies in the cradle, the temple we hope to might contain this abomination. It is almost complete, hovering over the impact site of the dark heart of the spreading evil. If we can finish before the last of our kind drifts into the madness or death, there is a chance for this world. If we fail, we are doomed with it. So yeah, the Chozo just kind of went really in, guys. Also, the music changes if we go this way. I failed to mention that. But yeah, it's we're finally kind of learning about the whole thing in the Phazon, which the pirates talk about, like, oh, it just kind of corrupts things and makes them more evil, and we like that because we're evil as heck. But the Chozo are like, no man, this stuff's really bad. It's corrupting our entire planet and making everything evil. Here we have 3 Chozo lores. I will put a time to skip to if you don't want to hear me read all these, but I'm going to regardless. The prophecies tell of the coming of the worm, born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb. Oh, the worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. The worlds of seers have come to pass, for there, in the depths of the world, the ravenous worm lurks and feeds. From the stars it came, blighting? That's what I meant to say, not blightening. Talon with its great poison. We cannot watch as the worm grows. Watch and wait for the prophecies. Oh, we can but watch. Jesus, I can't talk. For the prophecies also speak of a great defender, the one who delivers the world from evil. The final days draw near. Is the newborn the defender of which the seers spoke? We shall do all that we can to aid her, for she bears our legacy as she bears the ancient armor and weapons of... I missed that last little part. Of our people. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Why did I repeat that so many times? I have no idea. The hatchling walks among us. Are these dreams, memories, foretellings? Time and reality swirl together like estuary or something. Waters, and we Chozo know not what to believe. She appears as a ghost-like as the Chozo, but at times mists clear, I don't know. We see her wounded eyes and remember the child we found so long ago, what she has become, this newborn, clad in Chozo armor, wielding weapons our hands once held. Does she dream of the Chozo as we once were? Does she long for her parents, lost to the same creatures that even now defile our sacred home, does she still live? So yeah, this brings up the point that I was making far earlier in the LP, that Samus was adopted by the Chozo and her parents were actually killed by the space pirates, which is why she has this hatred towards them. Anyway, a second plague has come upon the land, dousing the last flickering hopes of our race. Drawn by the very force we Chozo hope to contain, a host of marauding creatures descended from space and invaded our temple, the Cradle. They try in vain to destroy it, but its power remains beyond them for now. They possess some of the 12 artifacts we call the Cipher, yet do not comprehend their function. Ignorant creatures, they are blinded by the delusions of harnessing the great poison for their own designs. They walk about as masters of the planet, assimilating the ruins of our sanctuary into their experiments. We can but watch and wait for our doom. So yeah, this is getting pretty dark really fast. Even the Chozo are like, yo bruh, these space pirates be some evil fools, man. Alright, so we want to scan this thing. This tangy tang right here. I really can't believe that I messed up that whole ice beam thing right there. Jeez, man. Or the new beam that we're going to get that required the ice door. I forgot that it required the ice door. Whoopsies. But there's not much you can do about that. What you want to do for these boost things, if you've been having trouble with them, because I sometimes do, which is embarrassing as heck because I never used to. You just want to, what am I trying to say? You want to not push any buttons, just kind of get the momentum going and then just boost. So like, you kind of have the momentum here and then just boost and like move to the sides, but don't move in any particular direction. Like when you're going down the slope, boost and then let go of the moving button until you're ready to move along the wherever you're trying to get to is what I'm trying to say. Jeez, man. This is like the most pointless timing little thing ever, because we drop right next to it and it's pointless stuff. You can't even move in there, which is weird. But here we have the third missile expansion of this episode. I only really needed to get two. I didn't need to get the one where the plated beetle was, but I did just because why not? It was on our way, so whatever. But oh, that sounded strange, I'm sure. Okay, so this is a missile door. I totally forgot about it. But this is the way we need to go. And more scarab things, like 3 swarms all at once. There were so many of them there. Alrighty, whatever. They do like 1 damage each. Unless you're on hard mode, then I think they do like 3 damage each or some crazy something. Okay, what you want to do here is, if I didn't already mess this up, cool, I didn't. Here we have one of my favorite things in the entire game. This is a missile station. And it is infinitely reusable. Don't worry about scanning it. I mean, you might as well scan it if you come in here. Whatever, just scan it. Just scan it. And eat your vegetables, but scan it. It doesn't replenish your health, but you don't really need it to because it just gave us an extremely invaluable thing. And here we have another Chozo Ghost, but instead this time we're only going to be fighting one, seeing as how they're not guarding the Cipher. Whoa. What the heck was that? Did you guys see that? What the heck, dude? That was incredible. I've never seen that. It like bounced off of him, went up into the sky, and like went boom, like a seeking missile or something. That was incredible. Holy heck, dude. Here we have this amazingly gorgeous statue, and behind him is a Chozo Lord. Don't forget this one. More and more our tormented minds turn to the newborn as the world continues to shift into brutal, disconnected images. She remains inarguably real. That was said very oddly, but you understand. A fearless figure delving deeper into this blighted world, unmindful of the terrors that await her. Was she this way before? When we Chozo found her, a fleeting orphaned on a savaged planet, did a warrior pulse already beat in her veins, filling her with righteous fury. Our hopes lie with her. We leave these messages for her, that she may find our artifacts and deliver the world from its evils. Wraiths we may be, but our research is still long indeed. We shall fight the invaders and the poison they would master until the end. I think that is in fact one of the last Chozo lores. We might have 2 or 3 more, but really... Oh, we do have a couple more actually, now that I think about this. But yeah, that's almost all of them. There's a few more in a later area in the game that we haven't even been to yet. And it's one of the most difficult areas in the dang game. I hate it, but it's so much fun. So here we have 3 little thingy things. And whoa, that was cool. Okay, we can only use this one so far. If we try to use the other ones, our beams will bounce off. We want to go in here, explode that. Everything else will deactivate. This thing will turn very slowly. And we are going to want to jump back onto the bowling guy. By the way, I called this thing the bowling guy as a kid because he looks like he bowls, doesn't he? Like, just watch. Okay, I'm having difficulties. Just jump into his hands. This is way easier. Okay, so he's gonna bowl us, except we're not gonna fly into the air this time. We're gonna fly somewhere else. We're going to fly into the ground and up into this extremely strange area. And then that's gonna return very slowly, of course. And then those are gonna turn on because this all requires a cutscene. And we are going to make our way to here. Now we want to scan this. We want to beam that. Now this thing is open after we scan that thing right there. We want to walk down this hallway. Now you might be wondering, what the heck's down this hallway? Well, nothing important really. Except for the fact that if we do this, we can't do anything about this water because there is a clog. We must unclog the clog. That sounded very odd, but whoa, what the heck? That was a glitch, I promise. It's not what's supposed to happen. What you want to do, though, is you want to boost right around... Whoops, I'm boosting in the wrong area. You want to boost right around here, in between that stone toad right there, and the pillar on the right-hand side. And you want to hopefully get enough, and you want to bomb this bowl butthead there. That was weird. And then here, we have the ice beam, which I already spoiled a long time ago, but here it is. Finally, after so long, so many fails, we have the ice beam. Now this beam is just incredible, paired with the next beam that we get. No spoilers there, but I'm gonna get it at the end of this video. I'll show you me fighting something, I'm sure. But here's the save station. We want to go this way regardless, so I mean, I don't want to save, but I do want to go this way. And kaboom! Here we have, what is this? Access to Talon Overworld East, I do believe. What was I trying to say? I don't even remember anymore. Oh yes, this is an amazing beam paired with the other beam that we are going to get at the very end of this episode. I came down here for no particular reason. Actually, I don't even remember what to do after this. So it will be an adventure for all of us to experience. Oh, that's right. I just came out here for this missile expansion. Shh. Shh. Sorry. I'll try not to do that ever again. So what you want to do if you don't want to get burned by those poison weed thingies, you want to do this. And, excuse me, thank you. Get this missile expansion. And I might as well go through this door just to see what it is. If it's nothing important? Oh. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're gonna come here in the next episode. We're not gonna come here right now. I mean, I guess you could, but that's not what I had planned. I'm just gonna go get the next beam, and then we will make our way there in the next episode. Alright, I will meet you guys back at that area, and I'll show you off the other strats, just because I feel like being nice. I guess. 1 second! Alright, you guys, so, I said I was going to meet you to get that last beam in this episode, and I still am. I plan on doing that. However, I do want to show one other thing off. This is the ice beam that we got just a second ago. Well, for you guys it was just a second ago. For me it was like 8 or 9 minutes ago. But what I really wanted to do was go this way. Well, I mean, I was going through the Magmore Caverns to get back to where I was, and I just remembered that we might as well get this out of the way right now. Because, I don't know, it's on the way. I probably took the long way around. But whatever, I don't care. So if we come up here, and you go into here, this is a boost area, and it will raise this bridge over here. I think I may have showed this off before, but now we can actually do something about that since we have the boost ball. And we want to. Believe me, we want to. Well, we go this way along this little ridge here, and then shoot this. We will have yet another Chozo artifact, otherwise known as a cipher piece, if you call it what the Chozos called it. And there it is. The second one. It's glorious, isn't it? Alright, so that's what I wanted to show off here. There might be something else here, actually. One second. Is this a thing? Yes, this is a thing. Oh, we can't do this yet, though. Never mind. We need another, thing to do the stuff. Don't worry about it. We'll get there eventually, I promise. Here's what we want to do, though. We want to go this way. To the geothermal core. So we want to drop directly below us. And that is what we want to do, yeah. We want to drop below us and go along the pathway. So we're going to drop into the lava, because I don't even care. And then walk on through here. Actually, I'm here already, so, yeah. So we want to do the glitch again. Get atop that little platform thing. I will meet you guys on top of that little platform thing once again, because this takes me forever for some reason. Hey you guys, sorry this is post-recording right here, but I finally did it. As you can see, it is possible to do after you did the glitch the first time, which was a total mess up, by the way. Oh, sorry. But yeah, this is, I don't know. I end up doing the same kind of trick right here. I go over all the spider ball tracks. I was gonna show you guys the backup strats, although they're so dang hard, dude. I've only ever got them once. The non-spider ball track ones, and those things are just insane, man. Like, oh, it's bad. I don't know what else to say, you guys. Like, it's pretty simple. I guess I'll just speed this footage up, and yeah, you'll see me get the plasma beam. I get all excited. I start jumping around, and that's pretty much where the video ends. So I am actually going to bid you all a farewell. I hope you all have a good day. Eat your vegetables, of course. It's very important, as well as having a good day. That is the most important, actually. And, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this extremely long video. I'm sorry that it came out so long with all the little sped up parts. Honestly, watching it gave me a headache, and I hope it didn't affect you guys in any bad ways. That would not please me. I'd probably take down this video and redo it or something. I don't know. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in this episode. We got the ice beam. Well, we're about to get the plasma beam. We got 2 Chozo Artifacts, which is the first 2 we've seen. Here we are. I'm arriving at the door. We got a whole bunch of missile expansions through all those crazy kind of sped up areas or footage parts or whatever. Sorry about that again. And yeah, woo, I'm getting all excited and stuff. Oh, post commentary is super weird, you guys. I'm not even used to this. I'd rather do live commentary. But there you go. That is it. I am signing off now, you guys. You've seen all I have to show. Alright? Have a good day. Eat your vegetables. I will see you in the next one, alright? Antabek signing off. Later, guys.